Hey up lads and lasses, Damphyre here, back again with some more Infinite Lagrange. Today we're going to have a quick look at the org operations. This is within a union as well, so I can show off some of the upgrades and stuff like that. As you can see in front of me is two blue circles, one's bigger than the other. So we'll talk a bit about that in a minute. Anyway, org operations, quite simple. You hit create operation, you can, in the top right, second in command and leaders are the only ones who can create the org ops. At the current moment, officers don't seem to be able to. So hit create org op and you can see we got some nice little different shapes and what have you. And you can see in the bottom right here, one of two. At base, you can only build or create two org ops within the union. So we'll build a nice big thing here, arrow. And as you can see, I've currently got the delegation for that first op, and that means I cannot take a second delegation. You can delegate pretty much anybody. Why I can't delegate Noman, I have no idea, but literally anybody else on here that's members, etc., can be delegated. It could be that these might be new players, because I think there's a potential here that they may recently joined SC, and that's why I can't delegate to them. So there might be some kind of delay on when you can delegate to new players. For the time being, you can see I hit delegate. RDL probably doesn't know about this because I think he's at work, but he is now the commander of that operation. Roughly, the size is about double from the upgrade, and that upgrade is, if you go to the union talents and we come down to org operations expansion plan, this doubles the size of the operations. So they are a bit bigger. Just to like show you real quick, org op. I can't quite get it over the other one, which is a bit unfortunate, but I'll stick it next to it. Onyx this time, there you go. Oh, operations cannot intersect, sorry. That was my bad. And there we go, confirm. Confirm. So you can see that they are about double the size, or so, something like that. So they are quite a bit bigger. If that is worth it over, say, and Noman just appeared. If I've lost train of thought then. So yeah, your choice of upgrades at that point in time is the two org ops. Yeah, you get an extra one or you get a bigger one. That's going to be completely dependent on how many active guys you want, you know, controlling operations, how many operations you want, you know, separated a little bit, that sort of stuff. At base, if you right click, you can see we have delegate here now. This means I can send a fleet and that will be given to the commander of the op for use. You can see here, if I do it with my siege fleet that's already here, it takes one of 5 command seats. 5 command seats at base. This can be upgraded, as we can see here. If I try and delegate here, you can see it has 7, and that's because since we've built this up, we have taken one of the upgrades here, Pack of Wolves, to increase the max command seats of the commander by 2. Your other option here is to giving delegate command points increases action points of the org operation by 20. We can see action points if you open up, as a commander, if you open up the operation, you can see here that we have 235 out of 250 points. Just to note, you can only move fleets that have been delegated to you. For example, obviously I can move my own fleets around here, like no issue. That's not going to problem. That's going to cost my AP, not the AP of the operation. If we then try and transfer RDLs, which is banana, we can see it's going to cost 5 of the organization planning policy values, and we can see we're down to 30 here. I have not seen this increasing over time, so I think this is a set limit for that operation, and once you're out of AP here, you need your players to be moving stuff around, or you're going to need to move to a new org op, which is also possible by the transfer and stuff like that, and delegate. So as we can see again, we go here, siege points, 144 -5, and that's because it's my action points being used. You cannot blockade. It won't let you. Unable to block org operations. It's a bit of a shame that. I personally have liked to have seen you've been able to blockade, maybe costing more fleets to do so, maybe up to 4 or 5 would have been a nice way, because I mean they are considerably bigger than like a standard sized operation, and even more so with the size upgrades. So that would have been quite nice. It doesn't appear that there's any limit for the amount of fleets that can land within the operation. I can't see anywhere. We've tested a few things. We've got, what, 2, 4, 6, 8 fleets in here at the moment. There is nothing there saying you can't just fill this thing with fleets at all, which is quite nice, because now you're saving operations for your guys to, you know, mine up or something of that nature. So, how useful do I think this is? It's pretty useful. Obviously, with AP not, you know, being passively increasing or anything like that, you get 50 AP when you delegate. You have to give it to them. As you can see here, command seats 405. We've got 145 action points here, -50, confirm. And I'm guessing when that lands, we'll see this come up to 250 again. If it doesn't, it means that the ops are of a kind of a one-use situation. You might use them for cities, maybe attacking a hive. You might start with an op, and then once the op AP is dissipated, you need to just pull your fleets into your own operation circles or something of that nature. However, if you can, which we are testing right this second, if this delegation does give the 50 AP over here, which it does, what you could potentially do is get the delegated fleets, retreat them to pull them back, and then get people to redelegate into the op circle to refresh your AP here. It's potentially useful that anyway, because you could use those fleets, the delegated fleets, to attack first, which means they're damaged. So you can just go, there you go, have your fleet back. Apparently, it, because of server lag at the moment, insta disappears, but we can see now that it is now just retreating back to, I believe that was KZN's, yeah, KZN's base. But so you can get your AP back. You need to redelegate and stuff like that. So there's going to be some tricks and stuff to come up with these that you can use. Obviously, it's first day playing with them, so you're going to have to bear with me for a bit until we work out some of the ins and outs of these ops. But that is it for the current moment. It works like an op. Once you have fleets, you can transfer your fleets around. As you can see here, even though this is my fleet, it's now using the organization fleet because I delegated it, and it's pretty useful. I mean, the delegation alone is pretty useful because, like I said, having, you know, players not be able to make time zones and stuff like that, even if it is only 5 fleets that you can delegate, or potentially up to 7, it's not bad. And unions are the king of these org ops, according to the union description and what the upgrades are in comparison that you've seen the video on that dropped yesterday. So yeah, something I wanted to quickly check, but I don't want to do it quite yet. If you reclaim the op, will all the fleets retreat? I want to say they will. Let's check what the cancel does first. Cancel the operation will force fleets both in the operation on the way to operation will retreat if you want to cancel. Okay, so what that's done is it's removed the delegated fleets only. So there is a quick way for you to remove delegation fleets only so you can redo your AP as you want very rapidly, actually. could be pretty useful. And then obviously reclaim gives that back, and if these guys hang around, I'll be amazed. But no, there we go. We can see everyone now retreating. So I hope that sort of sorts out a bit of confusion and stuff with those. Again, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, because I'm probably bring this one out Friday, and then, yeah, I don't know, complicated. If anything comes up that's worth noting, I might record that and add that in here somewhere. So you may see a bit more going on here as well. Anyway, guys, if you have any other questions or anything like that, or think I've missed something, do drop down in the comments below, let me know, and I'll try and answer them. Other than that, have a good one, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.